Good morning friends, I am Shalik Katane working as a subject assistant at DIET Gondia. Today we will discuss on subject science and the topic is natural resources. We know that our natural resources are air, water and land. We discuss in briefly.
Air, water and land are the factors important for sustaining the living world on the earth and for fulfilling their basic needs. They are called natural resources. Look at this picture. In this picture there is a land, water and air also. All things on the earth are associated with air, water and land. Air, water and land are called the Earth's atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere. This is land, lithosphere, water that is hydrosphere and air that is atmosphere. The atmosphere is the layer of air that surrounds the earth. The surface of the earth comprises water and land, that is the hydrosphere and lithosphere. Of these, the hydrosphere occupies a much larger part than the lithosphere. Hydrosphere containing much larger part than lithosphere because on earth the water portion is much more than the soil portion. What are the few layers of the atmosphere? In air, the air in the atmosphere around the earth contain nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, 6 inert gases, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, water vapor and dust particle. Look at this picture. This is the total portion. Let us suppose that this is the 100%. From this 100%, the percentage of nitrogen is 78%. Percentage of oxygen in air is 21%. Percentage of argon in air is 0.9%, which is given by green color, and percentage of other constituent of air, that is 0.07%, and the carbon dioxide, the percentage of carbon dioxide in air is 0.03%. The amount of gases in the air is the greatest near the surface and decreases as we go higher and higher from the surface. That is, air becomes rarer at higher altitude. When we go from up and up in the air, the troposphere contains about 80% of the total mass of gas in the air, while this proportion is about 19% in the stratosphere. Further, in the mesosphere and ionosphere, the proportion of the mass of gases goes on decreasing. As the compare, when we up from above the earth, the percentage of gases goes on decreasing. The percentage of gases greatest near the surface of earth, and as we go higher and higher from the surface, the percentage of gases decreases. Some uses of gases in air. What is the uses of nitrogen? Nitrogen gas helps living things to build the necessary proteins. It is useful in the production of ammonia and in airtight packing of foodstuff. Oxygen gas. What is the use of oxygen gas? We well known about this oxygen gas. Oxygen is necessary for respiration in living things and for combustion. Carbon dioxide. Plant use it for producing their food, used in fire extinguisher. Argon. The argon gas used in electric bulb. Helium. Helium gas used for obtaining low temperature and also for generating lift in the airship. Neon gas. What is the use of neon gas? Neon gas is used in decorative light and for street lighting. Krypton. What is the use of krypton gas? Krypton gas is used in fluorescent tube. The next one is gas is xenon. What is the use of xenon? The gas xenon used in flash photography. What is the similarity in the three pictures below? Look at the pictures. carefully. All the above pictures show large scales of emissions of smoke through different agencies. This smoke directly mixes with the atmosphere, disturbing the balance between the constituents of air. This is called the air pollution. Means, what is the air pollution? There is a various type of smoke through different agencies. The emission of smoke through different agencies, and this smoke is mixes with the atmosphere and disturbing the balance and this constitution of air, and this is called the air pollution. Harmful gases are given out through combustion of fuel in vehicles and in big industries, and also through incomplete combustion of fuels like wood and coal. As a result, air pollution is increasing day by day. Harmful substances released in air through combustion of fuels, what are they? Nitrogen dioxide, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, and soot. Ozone layer. Ozone layer also called as the protective shell. How it is? There is a layer of ozone, that is O3 gas, in the lower part of stratosphere. The ultraviolet rays coming from the sun are very harmful for living things. The ozone gas absorbs these rays. The ozone layer is destroyed if chemical gases like carbon tetrachloride or the chlorofluorocarbons used in air conditioners and refrigerators mix with the air. The 16th September is celebrated as Ozone Protection Day all over the world to make everyone aware of the importance of ozone. Thank you friends for watching this video.